Hello and good morning, mellow puppies. How you doing, mellow puppies? Let me see. Let me check. Make sure I'm live streaming. Make sure I am live streaming. All right, I am live streaming. How's everybody doing? 5 watching now. Let me drop that. Mute that. Do this. All right. Good morning, Julio Onila. Loud and clear. Good. Loud and clear. Jay Silag. Good morning. Rich, good morning. Mike McQuinn, good morning. I don't know what's going on in the neighborhood. Got dogs barking, dogs screaming, cats screaming now. Yeah. The joy is the best. Thank you, mellow puppy. He's lazy. He's a lazy dog. Eats, lays around, eats more, lays around more. Nice t-shirt. Thank you, Rich Buong. Good morning, Mark. Good evening from Jenkintown. Andy H., how you doing? How's Jenkintown doing? Glenn Davis, hello from Washington. Good morning from New York City. Luis. Yeah, I got 2 of these shirts made just to see how they would turn out. On the back is the logo of my eagle and Philly in the Philippines. I didn't want this too big, but they made it kind of big. I kind of wanted it smaller. I guess like 2 test shirts. They ordered these shirts in from Manila. They're pretty nice shirts. And they're just 2 test shirts just to see how, just to see, just to see how they turned out. What's up, Hernan? Hernan Gilman, this is your dose of the day for Philly in the Philippines. What's the news about coming back to the Philippines? Same old, Mark. I did see where, I guess if you have business here, they're allowing people that have business here to return. I didn't get into reading the whole article, but now I've seen where they're going to start allowing people that have business. Not a business trip like, oh, I'm coming to the Philippines to see my girlfriend, and that's a business trip. I guess you got to have like a legitimate business or have a business here in the Philippines. Hello from Kansas. Can we order it now, Rich Buong? First of all, the thing here is, Jeff Spicoli, how you doing? The thing here is, even if I got shirts made, and I said, all right, I got shirts made and all that, for me to ship them from the Philippines to you or whoever, it's worthless. It costs a fortune. Now, I know people that do use a website to set up the things that they sell. And I guess the website's based, say, like in the States. And they do it through that. I never checked into that. I don't know. There's people out there channels out there that sell T-shirts and mugs and all kinds of stuff. And that's kind of how they do it. I don't know. I just never really got into it. I mean, I did get the mugs made, but checking on the prices to sell these mugs and send them to the States or wherever, it's just crazy expensive. And I know I have subscribers. I don't care. But I personally, I don't need that money that bad to where a subscriber has to pay like almost $50 to have a mug shipped to them when the mug's worth $5. I personally don't feel, I guess you could say it's a moral thing. I don't like to do that. There are people out there, they don't care. They want that money that bad that they're willing to, put that cost on the subscriber, but not me, sorry. Hello, Bruce Cinder. How's Central Florida doing? Wife had a good visit with Loot at the Sari store. How you doing, Raymond? I bought merchandise from Teespring, and it was good quality. Yeah, Teespring's one I've heard of. Yeah, Lorena TV. How are you doing, Lorena TV? Lorena TV is a friend of ours. She's a friend of the family. She has her own YouTube channel. Um, it's Tagalog. It's Tagalog. Um, but if you want to go over there, say hello to her, subscribe to her, just to give her some subscriptions. But yeah, Lorena TV. Like I say, she's a good friend of the family. So go over and check her out. It's all in Tagalog. So if you know Tagalog, understand Tagalog, or if I have Filipino subscribers that are, know Tagalog, go over and check her channel out. Lorena TV. Mark McGrath, how you doing? Say hi to Joe McGrath in Texas. Hello, Joe McGrath in Texas. I have a fiance and we want to get married. Also, I have a ticket that I have already purchased 5 months ago. Should I wait until the 5th of November to push the date back? No, the 5th of November to push the date back. Are you talking about a ticket to come over here to the Philippines? Because you can't come over. They're not allowing tourist visas. I watch your videos from way back, first time live chat from Illinois. Hope to meet you when I get back there. David Davids, thank you. Yeah, I always say, we've always had subscribers stop by when they visit here and things like that. We've gone out to eat and different things like that. So yeah, when you can get back, yeah, look us up. Frank Rizzo, how you doing, Frank Rizzo? Uh-huh. Somebody was saying, I've never heard of this. As long as I've known, living here and other things, somebody was saying online marriages. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of online marriage, but I've never heard of it. How can you have an online marriage? I think guys right now are so desperate to get here to see their girlfriend or their fiance, which is understandable. It is hard on people. But guys are so desperate, they're trying to see if they can get married online, use that angle to fly to the Philippines. Oh, I'm married. My wife's in the Philippines, which you're allowed. But I've never heard of online marriage. Maybe I could be wrong. Two beers. How you doing, Terry? I was just out the door to get my lotto ticket, $5 million tonight. But hello, Brian. Wanted to trade place. I have to work. Don't want to. I have to reach retirement. Was about to book a ticket and 50 million lottery. Wow. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? If you had 50 million, say you're like a millionaire, millionaire. They say money buys everything. Could you get to the Philippines if you were like a millionaire? Could you buy your way here? Think it could be done? Scott, no clue. No clue, Scott. Everybody always asks, but no clue. Nobody, no clue. And the virus hit. Okay, there's finish the sentence. My lady is happy again, Margarita Station. She has their Mongolian barbecue on Saturday again. Bruce, I seen that. I drove by a week or so ago when I was out on my motorbike, and I seen a sign out that they were talking about the Mongolian barbecue. Bruce, if you've been to Margarita Station, remember the lady in there? She's an older woman with real long hair with gray in it. I think she wears glasses. If you've been to Margarita Station, you guys, people know who she is. She's been there a long, long, long time. Brian the rock star. I love the old videos of Angelo City. Andy H, if you guys notice, those videos are down. Have an issue right now. I'm trying to resolve. Actually, YouTube gave me a copyright strike on that. I thought what I was doing was called under fair use. There's this thing called fair use. Evidently not. I'll make a whole video about it, let you know what's going on about it. But those videos were taken down and YouTube gave me a strike. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole video about it. Let you guys know what's going on. The ins and outs of YouTube and the things you got to deal with as a creator. I'll do a whole video on it. Whole video on the whole thing. But yes, they were taken down. They were awesome. They were, it was good. It was good. But I thought I was falling under what's called a fair use. Evidently, somebody else seen it differently. My foot, it's doing, it's doing better. Excuse me. It's doing better. I wear sandals now. I walk with my sandals, still not barefoot. Still semi-tender. I would say I'm at about 85% right now, but doing much better. I don't want to push it. I don't want to get out there and run around. I mean, we got to go grocery shopping. And it looks like, we got to go grocery shopping, but you can't go. I know I can't go, but I'm not pushing it quite yet. Hopefully in a few more days. Sounds like a scam for. Sounds like a scam for desperate. Where are we at? Saw something about that the other day, but never heard of it. Online marriage. Yeah, somebody was saying it. I don't know, but somebody was saying that. I've never heard of it. I have never ever heard of it. How can you do an online marriage? I mean, it could be done, but how do you prove it legally? That's the thing. How is it legally done? It could be a scam too. I mean, there's so many scams out there right now. People scamming people for different things. Could be a scam. Yes, like I said, I had to take them down, or one was removed, the other one I took down. I'll do a video explaining what all happened. Good morning, Jonathan from Tacloban Leyte. Yeah, I would push the date back. I cannot, Mark, if you're from the States, I cannot see until sometime next year. I haven't seen an article where they were saying mid to late 2021. We don't know. That's the thing. There's no expert out there. There's nobody out there right now. And if they are, there's a channel out there telling you, oh yeah, next January. Don't watch them. They're full of shit. Don't believe them. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Simple as that. Time will tell. Hi, Brian Alvey. Alvey? Joshua. Oh, Albie, how you doing, Albie? Albie's another. If this is Albie, Josh Lobo. Hi, Brian Alvey. It's Albie. She's another friend of the family. In the military, do married by proxy in front of a judge. Okay. Stay with the K-1 visa. I don't know. K1. Are they even processing that now? I don't know. I don't know. The reason I don't know is because I'm not following the K1. I'm not. I did the K1 years ago, so. Rufus says, shot another black man in Philly, bro, riding, looting going on. Yeah. Here's my thing with that. The media, the media, the media puts out these things before the facts are established. They put it out there. They don't get all the facts together. And this is just not Philly. This is just all around that I'm noticing. They throw this out there. They cause chaos and panic in the streets and people going out and going crazy before they put the facts out. The media does this. They know what they're doing. I pretty much have written off the media. What do you believe? Both sides feed you BS. MSNBC, Fox News, CNN, they all feed bogus shit to people. So what do you believe? What do you believe? I watch all channels. I laugh at half of the stuff because it's like, I don't believe that. One party says this, one person says that. They both contradict each other. They can never get on the same page. So I guess you pick and choose which one you want to believe. Brian, I saw the picture video of the walking street on another channel long ago. The old names were hilarious. Yes. Zoom ceremony in Eastside. Dump the shades, Brian. Very impersonal. Regards, mate. Bob, New Zealand. Bob, if I take my class, first of all, it's sunny out. And second of all, when I take my glasses off, people will say, oh, why are your eyes so dark? They've been like that pretty much my whole life. I like the shades. They're cool. Thank you. Would you fly back to the U.S. to get the vaccine? No. I wouldn't fly back. I mean, once they have a vaccine, first of all, I'm not going to volunteer to go get a vaccine. The vaccine will be available everywhere. But no, I won't fly back to get no vaccine. How is COVID-19 in English City worse? Look told me she reads it and it goes up. Not skyrocketing, but it goes up. I mean, it is what it is. What do you believe? Who do you believe? Are the numbers right? Are they not right? Are they faked? Are they false? I've heard stories where if they get what do you call it? Assistance or medical financing if for COVID case. Who knows? Who really knows? I'm going to ask you guys. There's how many in this room right now? Let me see. I think it says 213 people. 213 people. Do any of you guys personally know anybody that has contracted the COVID-19? Anybody? Not, oh, a friend of a friend of a friend said, and friend. No, personally know someone. I don't. Other people I talk to, they don't. Online marriage is done when sending the paperwork through mail, matching dates for signatures, and finding someone ordinary willing to certify the document. 72 to 73. According to the old video, we saw a couple bars I remember. Yeah, that was a cool video. I put it out, and when I put it out, I didn't mean any harm in putting it out to, the person that did that. There was no ill will. I didn't talk anything bad about the video. But like I said earlier, there's this fine line between fair use and copyright. And like I said, I'll do a video on it. People trying to get married. I'm trying to get divorced. Hernan, you're not getting divorced. You're not trying to get divorced. If you wanted to get divorced, you could get divorced. Records hitting high. Virus hitting record highs in Europe now. K1 is very slow now. I could imagine how slow it is. I could just imagine. K1ing visas and all that is the least. They're not concerned about that. It's not at the priority list right now. When it comes to, the K1 visa and getting your fiance or whatever to the States or whatever other country, it's not on the priority list. Lee Zimmerman, good morning. Sunny here in La Union. Yeah, Lee, I'm sure up where you're at too. This past week has been a very rainy week. Yesterday the sun came out in the morning, then come afternoon it rained again. But yeah, it's a nice morning today. Very nice. Where are we at here? Crime does not pay. I know one thing, if the world does not open soon, there will be no longer by any airfares for you to fly to any place in the world, for they cannot keep operating with no one flying. Where are we at? I got to scroll down. There it is. Terrence Thomas, Manila, U.S. Embassy is not processing any K1 visas now. There it is. According to Terrence, I am not a government official. He married a Filipino and lives in the Philippines. That is correct. I was here before all this kicked in, all this craziness. And then I know people, they had this, they said, oh, you got to have a plan. You got to have an escape plan from the Philippines in case the shit hits the fan. And this virus hit, and they said, I'm out. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm leaving the Philippines, and this is my escape plan. And boom, they left. Now they're sitting wherever in the United States, whatever country, going, I want to come back to the Philippines. I want to come back. It's not as bad as they thought. Remember, that was your escape plan. Now they're stuck. Now they can't get here. They thought, oh, this escape plan, all right, this is only going to last for a little bit, and I'll be able to come back to the Philippines. Your escape plan didn't work now. I also heard that, what the hell did I hear? This is why I got to eat garlic and ginger, or garlic to help my brain. I also heard, somebody told me that, so when you get here, you have your initial, when you get here on a visa, your visitor's visa, and they stamped you, and you got your visitor's visa, and you're good to go. You keep renewing up to 3 years, and you have to leave the country. Somebody just told me that they talked to this person up here, and their 3 years was up. And they were basically told, you got to leave. You have to leave. Your 3 years is up. And this came from somebody from a travel agent that knows the visa processing and all the other stuff. Now, I was told you can extend for an X amount of more days or months, but after that, then you got to leave. This is what I was told. Somebody told me this. Um, Once again, I'm not in the boat to know for sure. They were told to leave, and they have to leave. They don't care. They don't care if you've been here 3 years and you renewed and you came back for that. They don't care if you've been here for 10, 15 years. If you're on that visitor's visa and it's expired, I was told you have to leave. It's up to you. You could stay. Um, they're not accepting the fact, oh, well, we got the COVID thing going on right now. No, you're a visitor here. The bottom line, what it boils down to, is you're a visitor here. You're not a 13A holder. You're not a retirement holder. You're a visitor. That's how they look at it. And well, now they got to leave, and you can't come back. You cannot come back in. You have to leave and go wherever, back to your own country, wherever. But yeah, that is a friend of mine told me. He has a friend of a friend said that's what's going on right now. Now, if you stay, you stay, I guess. What's going to happen? Will they hit you with late fees? Will they put you on a blacklist? Who knows? Who knows? I guess throw the dice and hope everything works out for you. All right, where are we at? You need a tourist visa now from the U.S. I didn't need this in December. Where are we at? Don't touch my nose. Use a tissue and wash your hands. Gene says, I was there in February before everything went crazy. The immigration kept pushing for me to leave. Yeah. Santa Claus. Last year, now this is a good name right here, Santa Claus. Last year, I worked as myself as Santa Claus at Macy's, but more this year due to COVID. How do you think SM Mall will do this Christmas? Are the shoppers returning to SM Mall? Good question. That's Santa Claus, everybody. We got Santa Claus. I feel honored. All the way from the North Pole, Santa Claus has joined. North Pole. I said Paul. North Pole. Santa Claus has joined us. The malls. I haven't been to the mall in a good month or so, so I don't really know what the shopping situation's like. I do know still seniors are not allowed in there, but then again, I did see a couple seniors in there. Kids are not allowed back in there, so that kind of kills off some of the mall. I did see people, quite a few people, walking around. All your stores are open, your restaurants are open with social distancing going on, squirting of the alcohol of your hands, checking your temperature, filling out this little questionnaire, which I never understood. They check your temperature right when you walk into the mall. Beep. Because if you have a temperature, you can't come in. High temperature. But they check you when you come into the mall. You could literally go to the first store in the mall when you come in there and walk in, and they're going to beep your head and scan your head and wash your hands. My temperature don't change in 10 feet, but that's what they do. So I don't know. Some of the shoppers have returned. How will they do during Christmas? I don't think they're going to do as well as they've done in the past. People still don't have money. People are getting their necessities here, the things they need to live and survive. I guess you're just going to have to pack that sleigh a little bit bigger this year and deliver more. you should do a 2-day delivery, a 2-night delivery. How about that? Let's let Santa do a 2-night delivery. And if people leave their utility receipts on the counter next to the cookies and milk, how about you take care of that utility receipt? But yeah, here's another thing. Like, I've never seen a Santa Claus, like an actual Santa Claus, sitting in a mall in the Philippines where the kids come up and sit on their lap. Never seen it. Now, some malls do advertise, okay, from at this date, this date, and this date, at this time, we will have a Santa Claus here. But I've never seen a Santa Claus where kids come up and sit on their lap. So I'm rambling on about Santa Claus. Sorry. I also have noticed, too, you don't see as many people. See, starting September is when people can usually, you can, it's okay to put up your Christmas tree, to put out Christmas lights and all that. Here it is, the end of October, and I don't see as many as I did last year. So people are saving in electric. All right. Thanks for joining us, Santa Claus. It's not copyright to share good memories. I am working on that. Nyoy Supra. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And hopes to see me in person. Wow, a personal invite Santa to see me. I hit the big time now. You see my laptop reflecting through my sunglasses. Now the clouds are rolling in. Ay, vey. Malls look very light from other streamers. Maybe 10% of it is former glory. Yeah. It definitely is not as busy as what it used to be. Sorry, I have to go wash my hands now. It's definitely not. One of the reasons is they don't allow kids into the mall, and kids used to be flood that mall. Back in the States, I remember growing up when malls were big. They're not big anymore, but I remember we'd go to the mall, hang out at the mall, and go to the arcade and play the games and all that other fun stuff. Kids make up a big part of the mall here also. You see like Jollibee and all that when you're in the mall. They're empty. They're empty because those were big gathering places for the kids and all that. You know what I'm saying? James Longerman. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing, James? Where are we at? How's Rudolph? Dennis Adams. How you doing, Dennis? Brian, with the virus, do you think with the malls there ended up going the way as the malls here in the States, or you do not know yet? What is your thoughts about that? I don't know what's going on in the States. Malls are, if you've been to the Philippines, you guys know the malls here. They're big. They're huge gathering social place for Filipinos. They can hang out for a day in the mall. I never understood that. They could spend an hour in the food court alone. Go to the food court. Go to the food court, hang out there, eat, laugh, giggle with their friends, talk, take selfies and all the other stuff, walk around the mall. It's a big gathering. Not only that, air conditioned, it's nice and cool inside. SM Mall's air conditioning is decent right now. They have it up and going. It's nice. You go down to Marquee Mall, that multi-billionaire that owns Marquee Malls, what is it, Ayala, won't turn up the air. He leaves it down. I guess he doesn't want to lose a little bit of money by turning up the air in his malls. Um, will the malls rebound? I don't know. Time will tell. Hernan Gilman says, "I know nothing." Uh, Time will tell. But the malls are huge here. They're big here. And I always say, if you based the the Philippines on how people dress inside the mall, you would say, wow. If you were dropped off in a mall in the Philippines and you were told, hey, listen, I want you to sit and observe, see what's going on, look at how people dress, look at how people act, look how things and this and that. And from there, I want you to, GR, how you doing, GR? I want you to say how you think people live here in the Philippines. You would think people live a good life because people, they dress up, they put on their nice clothes, they do their hair, like they dress up very nice and very presentable when they go to the mall. I mean, they put on what you call your Sunday bests when they go to the mall. But yeah, these malls won't collapse like in the States. Back in the States, a lot of times the malls I used to go, they kind of went under because nobody kept going there and things were cheaper online. Now, what's it like down in, what is that? The big mall in Manila there? I couldn't tell you. I need to get back to the mall with my camera. But I got to keep an eye out for RoboCop. Free Wi-Fi. Some of the malls, if you're talking about some of the malls, they might have free Wi-Fi. I don't know. But people sit there. And sometimes it gets annoying because you order your food. You want to go sit down somewhere to eat. But you got people basically taking up the seating, just hanging out, talking, and texting on their phones and just hanging out. They'll sit there for, like I said, an hour. They'll get their meal, they eat it. They're done in 10, 15 minutes, and they'll sit there and take up seating spots from people that actually want to sit down and eat too. Yeah. All right, where are we at? Lemonade from John's Lemonade kiosk was great. Yeah, some of them little kiosk places in the malls are good, real good. Yeah, everybody dresses up, go to the malls except Americans. Jane Doe. What about Walmart? I see pictures. What is it? The people of Walmart or something like that. Some of the pictures I see of how people dress up. Yeah. I'm not going to go into the mall looking like a hobo. But I'm not going to dress up and put on my Sunday best to walk around in the mall. Brian, I think you need to have one of those eyeglasses that have video cameras in them so no one can see you videoing. Yeah, I mean, how good are those glasses? I've seen them and I've seen the quality that comes out, when you video. It's not that good. I could always put on my chest harness and put my camera there and just walk. I'm not holding a stick. The reason a RoboCop comes after me is because he sees I'm holding my stick, like my stick to my GoPro. He even came after me outside one time. Outside. I was standing there filming the line of people going into the mall across the street, filming, talking about, whatever. Now, this was a little while ago. And this RoboCop, it's just the one. I seen him make a move towards me. And And he came up, "You're not allowed to video." I said, "I'm not videoing," because I turned it off. When he came up, I seen him coming, I turned it off. And he said, "You're not allowed to video." And at the time when he told me that, I was not videoing. I said, "I'm not videoing." There's only one. There's only one. Nobody else cares. It's just this one. Like, and I seen this one time. Same old SM Clark, the only one. I think he's the only RoboCop in the whole. I think maybe the guy got kicked out of military academy or police academy or whatever, and he's mad and he wants to flex his muscles. Those guys have no power of arrest. They have none of that. It's basically a show of force. It's a show of force. That's all it is. To deter people from crime or whatever. I guarantee you, if there were to be an altercation involving weapons inside that mall, they're taking off and they're running the other way. For what they're getting paid, they're not going to go in there and quell the situation. Yeah, it's only the one. Yeah. Brian, where are you always wearing sunglasses? I don't know. I just do. Here, first of all, my other glasses, my reading glasses and seeing glasses and all that, I lost them about a week ago. I got to go to the mall. Speaking of the mall, and get my glasses, get new glasses. I just haven't been able to get there. I get there, I just can't walk around in there. It's too much. And my contacts are good, but if I have to read something up close, they're no good. So I have the reading glasses and all that. Maybe I'm missing something. Two Beer says, "I'm back. I hope I had the winning ticket." One can only hope, Brian. They have 4K glasses now. Good luck. Good luck, Two Beers. I disagree about the dress in the mall. Many locals dress as casual as anyone. You see a lot wearing their basketball jerseys and barangay jerseys. They don't dress any better than anyone else. Yeah, I'm not saying every single person dresses up. There are people out there, like you said, with their jerseys on and basketball shirts and things like that. I'm not saying everybody dresses up, but a lot do. A lot do. They do here. They do here. Arvin D, good morning. Canadian commodity writer. Someone's trying to sneak up on a retired guard. Good luck with that. I still had those tendencies and things that I did years ago working. I think it's something you can't get rid of. It's kind of built into you. Like when I go into a restaurant and sit down, I can't sit with my back towards the door. I can't sit with my back towards people. I have to be able to look out and scan the room. I'm weird like that. What in the world on American allowance? Philly's on fire. They want to burn down the police station. Yeah. It's crazy. Here's a big difference between the United States and the Philippines. A big difference. Here it is. You guys ready for this? The people here, say in the city of Manila, and the thing is, it's not a massive group of people. It's not like thousands and thousands of people are out there doing this. It's a handful of people. I wouldn't say a handful of people, but it's a group of people that are doing this. Okay. And here's the difference between the United States and the Philippines. First of all, the people here are not going to do that to the store they shop in or do that to an area where they live. They're not going to do it. Second of all, this government This government will step in. And here's the thing, looting right now. Those, what it is, they're out there looking for a free way to make free money. That's all it is. They're bums that probably don't work and don't have two nickels to rub together. This government here, back to my comparison, this government here wouldn't allow it. They'll go in there. In a situation like this government would go in, and I can guarantee you bodies would come out of that. And there's not going to be we're suing the government. It's not happening here. It's not happening here. That's the big difference. This government would not allow that shit to go on. It ain't going to happen. They would stop it. So basically, if you want to go out and riot and loot here, no problem. But guess what? You might leave that area in a body bag. It's the way it works here. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's really no way to prove it because it's never been done here. That craziness like that. They don't play here. And like I said, that's the media stirring this shit up. The media has stirred this shit up and continues to stir this shit up. Continue. Put out this stuff before they got the facts on it, knowing what's going to happen. Now, if the governments and all that could turn around and sue the media for putting out false information before they got the facts, maybe things will change. The media has gotten way too out of control. Way too out of control. Say what we want, do what we want, because they continuously every day make multiple false accusations without proof. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm wrapping this one up. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for listening to me ramble. We got sunshine on my shoulders today. It makes me happy. You know where that song comes from? Anybody? I'm sure people know. Hello from Wisconsin. Any more thoughts about La Union? Jim Dunlap? Dennis Brock, how you doing, Dennis? When I know I can travel up there without jumping through any kinds of hoops, in other words, I get in my car, I drive up, I stay somewhere, and I drive home, I will be back up there. Hopefully, this will happen next month. We'll see. We'll see. Time, once again, time will tell. So anyways, guys, yep, Larry, you got it. John Denver, that's him. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Looks like I have a troll after me now. Well, James, welcome to the world of YouTube. That's why I put you as a monitor. I trust your decision. You know what I put up with and what I don't put up, and what I kind of keep off of my chats and stuff like that. Occasionally it sneaks in, but I decide, put you in charge, James, because I trust your decisions. I would never put Hernan in charge because Hernan knows nothing. Joke, Hernan. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a nice day, a nice night, a nice evening. And that's a wrap.